Raymondville's loss to Port Isabel takes them out of the ranks of the undefeated. We're down to 9 teams, and you are looking at them right now, most of them in 5A districts. But first thing we want to talk about is District 32 4A, where Edcouch-Elsa, definitely one of those unbeatens. They came off their bye week to take on Hidalgo. Brandon Montoya in here for the run, and Edcouch-Elsa wins easily on the navy blue turf. 55-7 is your final. Rio Grande City, well, they just broke a 10-game losing streak dating back to last season against Mercedes. Then they started a 2-game win streak at Valley View. This despite Alexis Guajardo, the Tiger running back, had over 200 yards rushing. But Jeremy Rodriguez, the quarterback for Rio Grande City, he helps lead the Rattlers to a 27-14 win. So when you look at the district standings, you see Edcouch-Elsa actually 1-0. Roma is 2-0. Rio Grande City and Weslaco East also 2-0. Juarez-Lincoln and Mission Veterans, of course, the Huskies beat the Patriots on Friday night. They're both 1-1. Hidalgo, Mercedes, Valley View still looking for their first win in district. So those are your standings, guys, and let me get your impressions, Greg. Let's start with you on 32 4A and the way it's shaking out. 4 unbeaten teams. Are those the 4 maybe we can expect to get to the playoffs?
Well, I know we can expect probably Edcouch and East. The rest of it, I think, is still a little bit unsettled. I'm pretty excited about Roma, though. I mean, they got some size. They won some ball games here. This is going to be a big game for them coming up. How about Lincoln, man? Aaron, got to see it. That's great. Lincoln, they had scored, what, 17 points in 3 games and then scored 21 in the first 7 minutes. So they need some credit. That team came to play, man. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, you know what? I think you can pretty much pencil in Weslaco East and Edcouch-Elsa right away. Who's going to take the 3rd and the 4th spot? It's kind of up in the air. Rio Grande City looks like they're in position to do it. You know, a lot of them haven't gotten to their meat of this of the district yet. They haven't played the Edcouches. They haven't played the Weslaco East yet. So I think when it comes down to it, you know, the final 2 spots are still up in the air. I think any team that can make a nice little stretch run can get in.
Well, let's look at it from the other way. Do we think any of the teams that are 0-2 right now, will it be that Valley View, Mercedes, Hidalgo, do we think they have any shot, or is starting 0-2 in this district kind of a death sentence?
Well, Mercedes starts with tougher games. They play Weslaco East in their 2nd game. But if they can get through this first part of the season, I mean, they should have, you know, if they would have got the game against Rio Grande City, it would have been different. But I think if they can get through this meet, the end of their schedule is easier for them.
What do you think?
Well, I think that this is going to be a wild district. I mean, who in the world is going to beat Edcouch right now? You know, Hidalgo had all the troubles they had and then having to play Edcouch. You can forget it. I still think they have some talent. I think Mercedes has some talent. And I mean, let's face it, if you got a back like Guajardo who can go for 289 and 207, you know, you can win a game like that. I'm impressed with Rio because for a while there, they weren't looking so hot. But they got that offense figured out. They got some speed. They got some weapons. This is going to be, mark my words, this is going to be a nutty 3-4 setup before it's over. We're going to have to do all kinds of syllogisms and whatever, you know.
And look at tiebreakers and how many points for and points against and point differential.